Welcome back to my channel, everyone. It's Michelle. Thank you so much for the feedback yesterday with the video. I plan on making my normal videos. I just probably might play with some things a little bit, so don't be worried. It's not going to be meditational every time. Anyways, I have come up with a fun, quick 8x8 album. Now you can use this, of course, with 6x6, 12x12, whatever, but I wanted to use this up, and I feel like the 8x8 is a great size because it's not too big, not too small. And this is a kind of an old tutorial, but with a little twist to it. So in the front here, I have a little front pocket, and whoever told me to distress after I distress, I have been going to town on that. Okay, and then we have our little side pocket, and then honestly, inside, it's really simple. It's just how you decorate it. We have another pocket. So it's kind of like a one-page wonder, but really easy and no measuring. And once I start this, you'll probably be like, oh yeah, I remember that album. But again, we're just gonna twist it up a little bit. So grab a 8x8 sheet of paper, and I need to write this down because not everyone is going to understand what I'm saying. So this is just an 8x8. And I'm going to fold it basically just evenly. I'm gonna fold it in half this way, and then we're going to open it up and fold it the other way and make 4 squares. So it's so funny because someone's like, I can't really listen to the direction that you were saying because maybe it was just so slow. And I thought the same when I was making that video. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so slow. I don't know if anyone's going to even understand what I'm saying. I'm so used to talking fast, I think. Anyways, I just want to switch things up this year sometimes, so don't worry. All right, so we have 4 boxes. We just did that. Okay, now let me see here. How did I fold this? Because I need to, hold on, I have a little template here on the side. So, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to cut into this just up to that score line right there. And if it's not perfect, just trim it when you're done, because sometimes I have to do that. After I fold it, I'm like, okay, that does not look good. But it's too easy to fix. Because you should probably put this through your little Fisker thing or whatever, but okay, so I'm going to, once you get that done, we're just gonna fold this back right here, right? And we're going to take that little back page here and fold it behind. You guys remember these kind of albums? Okay, so if you're a newbie, typically what you will do is just fold this in the front, and you would like have this album, right? And we're gonna glue this pocket down. So if you wanna do that, you can, but I'm going to take this little page here, and I'm gonna, so once you have that folded down, I'm gonna take this front page and I'm gonna fold this back. Now, if you're doing like a mass bulk thing and you need this to be quick, because how quick is this album? It's super quick. You can just like do this and fold it back and glue it down, and then you have a little front pocket. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually take this little page here and I'm going to use it for my inside pocket. And that's all I did. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this and hope that it's even. Just really make sure that score line is there so that you don't mess up when you're cutting this. It's always hard when you're doing it on camera because you can't have your face all up on it. And let's see how that turned out. So that one turned out actually pretty nice. And as you see, because I'm going punch happy, and by the way, I mentioned that punch in my last video, and I had not ordered it yet, right? And I went to order it and there was like 1 left. So you guys had already even beat me to ordering that punch, which mine won't come until Sunday. So anyways, if you do have that punch and you got yours before mine, then you can use that new punch or just leave it like this, especially if you're doing bulk, but just for fun, because we're getting in the Valentine spirit here, I'm just going to use my punch. And we have that pretty thing. Now, if you want to get fancy or whatever, you can always put vellum behind it or even like glitter and glue that down. You know, obviously cut this down, but you could have that behind there and that would look really pretty too. But I am making this easy. So Okay, so when I had done my little thing here, I had just put it here, but if you want and you don't like that string there, you can also kind of put that string in there before you glue down your pocket. But I'm just gonna leave mine, and I'm just gonna take my little 1-inch punch here, and I'm gonna punch it just like right here. You can do it in the middle, wherever. For some reason, I'm just feeling it on the bottom, so I'm gonna do mine there. And then we can just glue this down. So you could even leave this as a flap, and if you want to get fancy, you could put like a little piece of vellum on here and just leave it like open, like an extra one. I think I did something kind of like that before. And then we're going to just glue that little pocket down right here. Well, actually, I have to let this dry for a minute. And let me... Oops, sorry, my hand is like shaking here. Just came from the gym, so I have a good excuse of why my hands are weak. Okay, and I'm going to glue this pocket down. And also, you guys, that video, it was so short, and believe me, it was not faster to do that. It actually took me a long time to edit that video. I was like, I don't know how people sit and edit like their YouTubes and stuff. Oh my gosh, I just can't do that. Maybe I'm just not doing it the right way or something, but it was terrible for me. It's so much easier just to do this with the bloopers in it and all. Okay, and then we've got this. So you don't have to put this on there, but you can. And if you want to use paper that's more forgiving, please do, because my butterflies are sideways and all that, but I could even just turn it this way, but then it looks boring. And I did punch mine, so just another fun option is you can use your punch. Just because I saw so many of you had got to that before me, I have a feeling that quite a bit of you are using punches. So that's why I wanted to do another one with punch. All right. And I'm going to place it, you can put it here, here. I'm just going to add mine right here. Of course, you can distress it or whatever you want before you put it on, or even after it's on. You can corner round it. I'm just going to leave mine as is. And for my inside page, just for, you know, size reference here, I'm just going to use a 3.5 by 3 3/4, and it's about this size here. Gosh, I feel like the other, no, that is the same size. So yeah, I have been taking the scissor and distressing everything, and I think I'm actually getting better at it, because now I see if you really, really dig, that it'll make that jagged thing in there. And I'm starting to learn how to just control this better. And you guys are right, I really needed some ink on that last one. So all of you who have been doing this, journaling, see, you guys inspire me too. You guys always write me comments about how I inspire you, but you guys do exactly the same, if not more. On all my comments, if I do something wrong, like, thank you everyone who said, oh, you know, the punch, you have to put something behind the punch. Like, I don't know why, I've never thought to do that. But thank you everyone. Ooh, I don't know what that was. Thank you everyone who mentioned that. So for this album, I'm using this dried marigold color just to, because I didn't want it too dark and stainy. I just wanted it, you know, just like a little peachy, I guess. So I'm just gonna take that and run it along just like this. Goodness, I'm making a lot of noise today. Okay. And I do love that, and you can see, so since I didn't do that the last time, I could probably even distress it a little more and go in there. But I just like it just like that. And now I'm gonna pop it on there. So that's how I did my page right here. And this is kind of a mix of collections. So this is an older collection, but I'm pretty sure they still have it. So I'll put what I'm using, but I know that some of this is a mix match of my dyes, I think. Oh, so yeah, I use also this little journaling pack. Do you guys get these? I've stopped getting them because I have so many, but I feel like I'm going to maybe need to use some up and maybe do like a little project. All right. Did I glue that down? I feel like it keeps popping up on me. Okay, so once we do that, I'm just gonna go ahead and add my little hearts here. And then we'll just kind of stuff this journal up. So I'm using that little heart punch. And it was a great tip because some of you said if it kind of turns around, you can add one on the back of these. So if it's just acting funny, which I don't know why I never thought to do, you could put one on the back. But this one happened to lay pretty good. Don't know what's gonna happen with this one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stick my string through and just make a little dangly thing hanging. I'm just gonna make a little knot, and this side is gonna be pretty long, so I'm gonna have to trim it. And holy cow, you guys, it's freezing in the south. It was like 19 degrees this morning. I can't, I mean, it feels like Boston, like when I lived in Boston. It's crazy. But there's no wind, and I don't mind that. As long as there's no wind, I'm good. But that wind is a no-no for me. Especially you guys in the Midwest. I don't know how you deal with it. Like that lake effect you got going on. So just putting that on and hoping it will hang on the rest of this video. This one's a little longer than my other one, but you can trim yours. So I just put like a little line of glue. I don't even, it doesn't even need that much because it's just hanging on the string. It's really wherever my heart is going to catch it. So right there. And that looks really pretty. You could use any shape if you don't have hearts. Don't worry, doesn't matter. And I'm gonna borrow some of these things in here. So just some fun things. I just added like a little staple. I edged it and just to give it some vintage look to it. And I'm gonna actually take one of these little things out and add it in the side here. I don't know if it'll fit this way. It's too big. So I guess I could put it this way. So anyways, maybe I can try to do, if you guys have a lot of journaling cards, maybe we need to do something with those because I'm feeling like I need to get rid of some of them. All right. And if you don't want to, you know what else would be really sweet, and I thought about it, is maybe with that extra piece, if you don't want an envelope, you can make like a little like closure latch for your album. And I just distressed this little thing. And I really like how that one came out because I took my time on that. And oh my goodness, I just ruined my paper clip. Okay, there you can't see, it's hiding. And I just put that in the front because the pocket just looks so flat. So I wanted to add something to it. And just distress this kind of stuff here. And I like this little yarn here. And these, you can see I distressed those things too. I've just been going to town on that, you guys. And it's a real good time. So yeah, here it is. It's simple and easy. It just takes minutes. Again, you can use your 12 by 12, your 6 by 6, but you know, it's going to be obviously super teeny if you want to do a 6, and that's fine. That's cute. And then your 12 by 12 will probably be a little bit bigger, probably be about that big. So really simple album, you guys. Hope you enjoy it. I'm having so much fun. I'm feeling creative again, so this is good. I should have more videos here soon. All right, guys. Thank you so much.